So today we're going to talk about fixing the turn signal problem on a GM vehicle. This happens to be a 2003 Chevy Suburban, but this problem is common across a number of different GM vehicles. And the problem I was having was when you put the turn signal on for a left turn, and the four-ways would come on. Or sometimes you put the turn signal on and nothing at all would happen. It wouldn't even click or anything. So I believe the problem is the flasher mechanism, and just show you where to find that and how to replace that. So first thing you want to do is chock your wheels if you're on at any kind of an incline at all, because you're going to have to put the vehicle out of gear and probably turn the emergency brake off. So first thing you want to do is take off this bottom panel down here underneath the steering wheel. There's two screws that hold that in, and you can use a 7mm nut drive for this, or socket. Then what you want to do is put your emergency brake on, your parking brake, turn the key on, push down on the brake, and put it low, and then you're going to peel this upper dash panel away. Basically it pulls straight back, and then you got to work it up and out of there. Put your car back in park, and then turn the key back off. Next thing you want to do is pull back this panel here. There's some guides. We'll start over here. You can see one of the guides right there, that white guide. It's a little tough, but anyway, pull that off. Put that off to the side. And if you come down here underneath where the steering wheel is, right here, that's your flasher unit. Plugs into this connector here. And basically what you got to do is you got to kind of reach in and work it from the top and the bottom, and gradually keep working it out. I've already loosened it up, so it's coming out fairly easy here. But note that when you go to put it back in, the pins that are closest to the end go down on the bottom. So I've got the old flasher out of the car, and it's a GM part number 15764135, and apparently there's problems with poor quality contacts in there, and it's a known problem. So GM has replaced that part number with the GM 103-83321 turn signal relay. So you're going to want to get the newer one. I believe it's better quality. So I have fed that new one up in there. Note that the pins that are closest to the end go on the bottom. And so work and plug that in. Again, you're going to work the top and the bottom. Make sure it's firmly seated in there. And then you're going to reverse the process. You're going to put the molding up around the top of the steering wheel. Well, you're going to put the bottom panel in first. It covers up where the flasher is, and then put the top panel over by where the speedometer is. So I put the bottom panel back on, and then the trim around the speedometer net, and just make sure the tabs line up in the holes, and you can kind of tuck it in with your fist as you go around. Just make sure it's pushed in all the way everywhere around. Got the car started up and running. Try out the turn signals here. Left, Right. So this does appear to have fixed the problem. Again, the problem was when I put the directional on to make a turn, sometimes all 4 flashes would come on, the 4-ways would come on just from one directional, and other times there would be no directional at all when you put your lever down to make a turn. So again, known problem. Get the upgraded flasher part number and you should be all set. Thanks for watching. Good luck.